We have two emails for the price of one. This email on the screen is actually the one I love and I want to talk about, but they do something so well in this email that I'm going to show you another one of those emails where they kind of take the element that I think is really good and they put it on steroids. But I'm going to start with this one. And obviously this email is from Four Sigmatic. Straight away with their emails, I'm going to completely say I do love them. They're very image heavy, which is another kettle of fish, which I'm not going to get into today. But when I open them, you instantly know it's from them because they use their logo at the top, but they also are quite colourful. They are quite recognisable, and you'll see that as we go through. We have here, obviously, the standard kind of logo, headline, product image, then into the copy. What I think is really important to see here is the use of space around each of those elements. So the logo has space around it. The headline has space. The product image has space. And then we go into the copy, which is a really good font size. Perfect, especially if they have identified maybe that a lot of their audiences open their emails on mobile. So that's kind of the first thing that kind of always strikes me about their emails, because they're really consistent with kind of that format, but also that way of designing them with space around each element. As you'll see, this is an email that's kind of launching a new kind of range of products. So real fruit powders, herbs, and everything nice. And we've got the beautiful product image, loads of colour. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect daily powder, but we intentionally added secret ingredients to the concoction, mushrooms and adaptogens. Thus, superpowers were born. So it's the launch of these three products. With the ultra super powders, Perform, Chill and Gut Health have dedicated their lives to fighting stress and the forces of dysfunction. So already you can see they're starting to kind of play with their copy and bring in an element of their super powders, which are superheroes. And you'll see they really kind of play on this as we go through the email. And then we've got our first button. They do buttons really well, and they also do them really big. So they're really contrasting colours and they are large. So again, on mobile, these are so easy to see and to click. And then we come down into the second section where we're going to delve into each of these new products. And here is where that fun element of the super powders, superheroes starts to take off. So these are the heroes, and they're going to introduce them to you rather than just saying, okay, so Perform is raspberry pomegranate. It includes these ingredients. It helps you focus and have some energy. Instead of listing those bits out, like the features and the benefits, they've broken it down into 4 elements: role, power, key ingredients, and enemies. So the role is it's the leader, it's power is energy and focus. Then we've got the ingredients, and then the enemies are the go to sleep gang, the Sandman, back to back Zoom meetings. This makes it really fun. It makes us it makes me smile. It makes me relate to it, because that back to back Zoom meetings, okay, I'm going to need this super powder. But it makes it more relatable. It makes it more fun. It makes it come alive a bit more. And then we have the button, again, huge button, which pulls all that copy together. So take control, because the Perform powder is the leader. You can take control with this product. So that's brilliant. And you'll see they do that for all 3. So gut health is the protector, its power is immunity, balance, and then the call to action is protect your gut. Then we come into chill with blueberry lavender, which is the peacemaker, relaxation, peace of mind. And the call to action is find your calm. One thing also to note is the colours as you go through this. So Four Sigmatic has its own branding colours, and it hasn't gone too far from that, because obviously these new products are branded in their colours, but they've changed the colours within the email for each part. So the header here and the button, they're in the red. Then we've got the green, and then we've got the blue. So this kind of moves us down, and we know, each is almost like its own section of the email. So they've used colour really well here as well. And then at the end, it says our superpowers, like everything else we make, are unlike any other powder you can find on the internet or in stores. Here's just a few ways our powders are truly super. And this, it is a list of of the features. It dissolves in water, it tastes good, there's no fillers, it's certified organic, because those are still important for us to know, but they've kind of come on in secondary after we've been introduced to the products. One more really standout button, and then their footer. And their footer, again, is quite recognisable. This footer, despite how they might change colours or format within their emails, they will always have this exact footer. So they've always got that, the logo at the top, same footer at the bottom. So kind of head and tail is really recognisable. So the next one I want to show you is their Halloween email. And again, you'll see all those elements. So that kind of, that continuity of logo, big headline, product image, bit of copy into the email. Really recognisable. However, they've completely changed the kind of the background and the colours. This email starts with functional foods can't dress up for Halloween. But if they could, they'd probably look a little bit like this. So we're going to go into some of their other products. So this goes across their kind of range. They picked out a few and they've mocked them up as characters for Halloween. So if they dressed up. So think coffee, big hair, big boost in focus. Think coffee is Einstein in bean form. So again, this is really fun, giving it character. Like who would this kind of coffee be? That's kind of, really highlighting those features. And what it's doing is it's telling you what's good about the product in a really fun way. And then the button, get scientifically focused. Now they could have just put get focused here, but what they've done is they've cleverly, because it's Einstein, they pulled in scientifically to really relate it to that character, to that product's character. Then we have got our superpowers again, super powders again. Perform super powder is obviously going to be a superhero. We've kind of been set up for that. So activate super powders. And then we have the mushroom cacao with reishi. So rich you'll feel like Mr. Moneybags while you sip. Get luxuriously chill. So Mr. Moneybags, luxury, chill. It's already tied in that call to action. And then the last one is their protein. This one I think is so fun. Powerful immune support without the hangry rage. And then the button is Hulk up your immunity. So you're hulking up, it's protein, but it's also, because it's plant-based, because of their kind of organics and the brands, the way the brand sources, all of their products, it's boosting your immunity, it's good for you, so you're hulking up your immunity. So really clever character and copy here again. So it's Halloween without the Halloween treats without the tricks. We scare easily, so we keep creepy stuff like GMO ingredients, synthetics and fillers out of all of our products. Keep it clean. Now again, they've put those kind of features down the bottom, but it doesn't feel like that because they've tied it into the theme of creepy stuff, and we scare easily. So they've had some fun with that. It's at the bottom again, but it's in a way that doesn't feel like you're just having your features listed out to you. And as I promised, the very consistent footer. So those are 2 emails for the price of 1 today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it really brought to life how you can bring your products to life using product characters.